Greetings, citizens of Tetris. I am your old pal, Van Dweller. Still getting over being sick, but that's okay. I'm fine. I'll live. That's what they tell me anyway. Yes, I am back with Classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters January 2025. And yeah, I am still sick, but not as sick as our DAS Masters Semifinals. I'm excited for this one. Our first match is gonna be Bendy versus Nenu. Our second match, PixelAndy, three-time winner of DAS Masters, by the way, versus Merker. And then these two winners of these two matches, they will play against one another in the finals, and then it will all be over here on January 32nd. It is funny. Our schedulers, I said, listen, there's only two rules. One, avoid Saturdays at all costs. And two, it's got to be done before the end of January. So anyway, welcome everybody on Saturday, February 1st, for the finale of DAS Masters and the finale of Masters later in the day. So that should be a pretty good day of Tetris for y'all. Let's see, that's going to start in 6 hours. So we have 6 hours to get DAS Masters done. Hopefully we can finish these three matches in 6 hours, and then there'll be a little breaky poo, and then it will be Masters at 5 p.m. Texas time, which I believe is 23 UTC. So that is what we're going to do today. But first, yes, DAS Masters indeed. Excuse me, everybody. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing that we do. Let's take a look at our rules. Players, listen very closely, otherwise you won't know the rules. This is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified except in the ways that we ask you to modify them. Players can play on any controller so long as there's no big buttons used or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical or even biological. No biological turbo. No turbo. Just press and hold. That's it. Players should not receive any real-time advice. Nobody in their ear telling them how to play or about their opponent's board state or anything like that. One mind per game. Players should not pause unless the commentator tells them. I am the commentator, and I'm probably not going to tell you. Level 18 starts all the way through DAS Masters. Players, we will be using the same piece sets re-rolled in between each game of the match. And players, also make sure your hertz and input displays are turned on. Do heed the spirit of DAS. This is a DAS tournament, not a anything else. We're here to test how you are at DAS. We're not here to test how you are at DAS, except when you're in an emergency and then you decide to hyper tap like 6 times in a row. We're not here to do that. Okay? We're here to test DAS. Okay? If you want to do the hyper tap thing, there's another tournament. You know, it's called Masters. You can just go play in that. Okay? This is a test of DAS. Players. Best of 5 throughout. Yes, it is best of 5. And you know, viewers know that it is best of 5. And the winner gets absolutely nothing. That's it. No prize pool. No, we have a prize pool. I'm just kidding, you guys. The prize pool currently stands at $1,200.00. Thank you so much to those of you who have contributed to that prize pool. We have reached our incentive to pay the top 8, which is 1,000. Maybe I should make it 1,200 just for I don't know, because. But anyway, yes, we have reached our incentive. We will be paying the top 8 according to this payout schedule. Now, if you want to increase the prize pool, you can. If you're watching and say, boy, you know what? I love DAS. Man, I love DAS. You can contribute to that prize pool, which will keep the players incentivized and motivated to come back and play and practice so they can get good and get one of those prizes. Okay. So, yes, there is no top 16 goal. We're never going to hit top 16 because we're not doing that. Well, yeah. Anyway, if you want to do it, if you want to say I am contributing to the prize pool, do it. Use the Match Reno command in chat. 2 links will come up. The first one is the link for Das Masters. Click on that. Web browser opens. 2-click login with your Twitch or YouTube account. Top right corner has a mustard button. You tap the mustard button gently, and then a box opens, and you can do, it's easy. Just put it in a mouth, and then you just do it. Anyway, yeah, Das Masters prizes. Also, okay, so that's how you support the players. Now, how do you support the stream? And which one is more important, the players or the stream? I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like, well, if there's no players, there's no stream. But then again, if there's no stream, then there's no players. So I don't know. I don't know what's more important. You have to decide. If you want to support the stream, you can do so in many ways. One great way is patreon.com/monthly Tetris. You go over there and you can provide ongoing, monthly, regular, predictable support, the kind of support that allows your old pal Bendy to look forward into the future and say, yes, there's enough support that I can keep going. I don't have to polish off the old resume because whatever. And I have to go start looking for jobs at the local grocery store, stacking cans instead of stacking blocks. I don't want to do that. I'd rather show you guys stacking blocks. But, it's really up to you. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Anyway, allows you to provide us that monthly, regular, predictable support that, it's what plants crave. Anyway, you can also do other things. You can, use bits and subscriptions on Twitch. You can do Amazon Prime subscriptions. You can gift subscriptions on Twitch. On YouTube, we have channel memberships. Oh my God, you'll be a member. You can also do super chats and stickers and all of that other stuff. Anyway, I want to thank those of you on Patreon supporting us. Got Gray 76K and watching Tetris Tackners. Got to update these slides, which I overhauling all our slides, but I will update that to reflect our new contributors. But anyways, Scott Gray 76K9 watching Tetris Tacknerus. Thank you. Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Cat 91J in the window. Troy Dan Kim S and our sticker and double sticker club level members and community level members. We'll update our slides for February. Don't worry. And thank you. Okay. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. I'm going to just click over to the bracket scene. I'm going to assume both players are just like on stencil, cameras lined up. I'm just going to assume that and click over. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bracket. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Bendy's like maybe 1 pixel off, but can handle it. Bendy, keep playing. All right. Don't stop playing. You keep playing, buddy. You keep playing. Keep playing. He's going to stop playing. I know it. That's what they do. All right. So all right. We're going to edit that a little. Let's see. Maybe make it. Yeah, there we go. There's Buddy. That looks great. All right, amazing. Bendy versus Nenu will be our first match. After that, it'll be PixelAndy and Merker. Morco SS. I don't know. What did I probably said Morco. Because it reminds me of like Mork from Ork and then Orko from He-Man. Blue Scooty's grandpa is here. Man, Blue Scooty's family everywhere over Tetris. You cannot avoid Blue Scooty. Like you just whatever. You swing a wet towel around and you're gonna hit a Scooty family member in this Tetris community in any direction. All right, we're gonna move Bendy over. Bendy looking a little pixelated, but there's dermatologist for that. All right, we're gonna refresh Why? Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I reset the transform rather than refresh the whole thing. So let's get him back over there. Ready? Here he is. Bendy. Killing it. Killing it in life, you know, Bendy. Are the seeds on the wrong side? No, we're going to do orange and blue. There's an argument. I mean, I like having the seeds in numerical order, but there's an argument for having them just in orange, blue order. You know what I'm saying? Normally, I like to have the higher seed on the left and the lower seed on the right, but I didn't want to. Orange and blue. All right, now see, Jade Heart, you've ruined my life here. Now I can't stop thinking about which one I prefer. All right, we're gonna come back in an hour, and until I decide. All right, let us. You love Das Masters? Me too. All right, let's go ahead and get these players some seeds. They want to start. I want to start. Everybody wants to start. Seeds. I just typed in the word seeds, plural. Okay, seed. There it is. 92067B. 92067B. I'm like, I guess I would say I'm about 85% healed. But I'm still miserable a little bit and coughing and hacking. So apologies if I have to go silent at weird, awkward times, because you don't want to hear that and I have to mute myself. And I will try to mute myself when I can. I'm worried about these two streams, but I'm worried. You know? Am I worried needlessly? Don't know. 92067B, is that what we got? Yeah, it is. I sound normal again? Well, it's going to deteriorate, Joe. All right, well, it looks like both players are ready. It looks like both players are on seed, and it looks like everybody's ready. Okay, everybody in chat. Everybody in chat has to say ready. All hundreds of people watching right now, you all have to say ready in chat or we're not starting. That's it. So you better type it in. I better see the whole thing filled with readies. Oh, there's always one guy who's not ready, right? Kurtupo, first time chat. Let's go. Ready. Come on. Fill it up. Fill it up. Let's do it. All right. That's a good. All right. I believe you want to start. All right. Both players are here. I'm sure they've both got their Hertz and input displays turned on. Bendy versus Nenu. Seed 8, Seed 5. Classic Tetris Monthly Das Master Semifinal number 1. Let's get them counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right. Did anyone on... Literally 2 people on YouTube said ready. Oh, but that's because like it's 30-second delayed. So we'll see how many people say they're ready. All right. 3 people. One guy typed the letter E, but then said, I don't know how to make it red. Anyway, doesn't matter. On the left side, seed number 8 out of the United States of America. With a DAS PB, according to our crack research staff, of 1.24 million. Seed number 8 in our qualifying, it is Bendy. Bendy qualifying into that top 8 directly. Did not have to play any early rounds. Just got right in there. I think, in fact, everybody that made it into the semis is top 8, right? So nobody below that made it in. On the right side, it is Nenu, seed number 5 out of Indonesia with a DAS PB of 1.3 million. Of course, a former 2-time CTM Masters event winner and was the runner-up in the first ever DAS Masters against PixelAndy back in July. 65,000 here for Bendy, 84,000 for Nenu. All right, 7 bars so far. Someone had said it had 0 bars, but it has 7 bars. There's bars, don't worry. All right, Bendy there with a little bit of a misdrop of the Z. That's going to slow him down a little bit, but he does not cover the well, and so he's able to access that Tetris down the right side. So that's going to cost him a few burned lines. Bendy with the beanie, like, I don't know, carrying on the Doge beanie tradition. Now it has been passed down to Bendy. I don't know if it's the same exact hat, like getting Doge cooties. I'm not sure. 160 for Bendy, 159 for Nenu. Tetris for Bendy. He has recovered. He's at 185. And no great place for squares. And the great game, of course, detects this and decides to offer some squares to Bendy, which he piles in that right side. That's going to slow him down a little bit. But Nenu really not in a place where he could take advantage of that. So really no ground loss for Bendy. 212 for him. 176 for Nenu. You will know, of course, if you're watching this is a DAS tournament. Players are using that press and hold play style that really was the primary play style for nearly all top players for the first, I don't know, like 9 or 10 years of competitive Tetris. All right, 9, 8, whatever it is. Nenu with an interesting bridge there with that long bar. That's going to slow him down a little bit more. And Bendy's out to almost 100,000 point lead. So that you can follow the DAS action, we do have an input display on the screen above the player's name and stat bug. It's called a stat bug. Did you know that? We do have that on the screen. You can see their left and right inputs. You can see their rotational inputs in the 2 red circles. And you can see the speed of their most recent hyper tap, or, tap, basically. So if the player, taps twice, it'll register the speed of that tap. Now, it doesn't update unless a tap is registered. So it's not like Bendy is tapping every piece precisely at 8.58. That was just the last time that he tapped. And in fact, that thing will register not even in a game. Like it will, but it'll register also on the menu. So if you tapped on the menu and that was the last one, then that will show that. 283 for Nenu, 399 for Bendy. Bendy long bar over Tetris, 422. He's got over a 100,000 point lead. Am I muted? Summer B, you know that I'm sick, so I'm occasionally have to mute myself so I don't cough on the microphone. So there will be longer than normal silences. I'm fine. Maybe you're muted. 402 for now, 424 from Nenu, 495, now 500 after a Tetris from Bendy. And we're just one line away on Bendy's side for the 19 transition, where the speed will increase by 50%. And now the colors will change every 10 lines. The level will change every 10 lines. And then the players really have just 100 lines now to do whatever scoring they're going to do. 477 here for Nenu on 19. 553 for Bendy. So about just under an 80,000 point lead here for Bendy. The speed will increase one last time, really, on level 29, where it will double relative to 19 speeds and be virtually unplayable. At least here in 2025, I don't know, someone's going to figure it out. And in 2026, we'll have to put up a DAS super kill screen on 39 or something. But for now, level 29, virtually unplayable. 512 for Nenu, 633 for Bendy. Longbar over Tetris. Bendy, there's one for Nenu. Nenu's got 120,000 points to make up here and only 70 lines to do it. So, you know, Nenu hoping that Bendy either tops out or goes through a significant slowdown, while Nenu, you know, piles on points by having a high Tetris rate. That is what Nenu is trying to do. 626 here for Nenu, 679 for Bendy. Or, you know, a series of little mini slowdowns while Nenu doesn't slow down at all. That is what he is hoping for. Bendy getting that S over to the right side. That's going to allow him to stay ahead here of Nenu. And Nenu is kind of doing what he needs to do. Staying efficient here, 685. He's back by about 60,000, well, 55,000 points. Nenu having to take a couple of triples here. So now we're now got 40 lines. So Bendy needs to stay ahead. Nenu with a little bit of a slowdown here. And Bendy still clean. Bendy now looking for a bar. Has to end up taking a triple. Long bar over Tetris. Nenu, and Nenu, for the moment there, was back by only about 17,000 points. Bendy gets a Tetris. Both players are into level 26. Under 30 lines to go until 29. There's a Tetris Nenu, 827. He's basically one Tetris behind. So if they keep the same pace, but Nenu gets a Tetris, one Tetris more than Bendy, then, you know, that would, Nenu would win, but we'll see. Bendy's got to stay ahead. Nenu's got to keep scoring. That left side could be a problem for Nenu, and it will be. Trying to be aggressive here. Nenu gonna hang the bar on the left, and in fact, kind of that same sequence gonna take in both players, but Bendy was already ahead by 20,000 points. So Nenu unable to sort of complete the chase down. Bendy able to stay ahead. Nenu really outpaced Bendy since the transition, but not able to bring it home. So Bendy gonna take game number 1. GG's. All right, players. Good game number 1. All right, let's get these players their pieces. All right, by the way, I want to thank Adam Irish for the tier 1 sub 10 months. Also, thanks to Adam for the raid party of 9. Summer B, I want to thank you for resubscribing. Tier 1, 8 months. Amazing. Also, McMonkey819 with the 321 countdown bits plus 100. So had 321 Tetris and then 100 extra bits on top of that. Now, those are countdown bits I can really get behind. So thank you so much, McMonkey. All right, looks like both players are ready. Both players are seated. Both players are about to start game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, starting off with the LZT for both players. So pretty confident that they are on seed. Double check, you know. You check the actual seed, you check the pieces, and then you can be really sure. All right, Bendy and Nenu looking to uncover their right sides. Nenu does, Bendy does. Bendy gets the Tetris, 47,000. This is a DAS tournament, as we said. It's a little weird to use the word DAS for a playstyle, since DAS is really kind of just a little mechanic in the game, but it's come to be known as the DAS playstyle because you're concerned with charging your, your DAS charge. But really, you're not looking at, it's weird because delayed auto shift, you're not trying to charge your delay, you're trying to overcome the delay, right? It's kind of a weird name for the play style. Nice adjustment there for Nenu with the T to make room for a tuck of the J piece, and that gets him Tetris ready a little bit earlier. And he gets a Tetris, so he's at 148 now, 142 for Bendy. Anyway, The dash playstyle is really just the press and hold playstyle, plus a couple of extra tricks here. We do allow, you know, kind of unlimited tapping if it's in the middle of the board, like 2 taps in the middle of the board. We don't really necessarily care if those are extra fast. But players should not be routinely, you know, tapping pieces faster than 10 hertz or just slow tapping the entire tournament. And we do allow a quick tap, a single quick tap at the end of a dash sequence. These are sort of what have come to be known as the dash playstyle. 183 for Nenu, 235 for Bendy. Bendy 281, 189 for Nenu. Nenu, of course, goes back. Oh, look at the Vits for Nenu. That's one of my favorite ways to do a Vits. Oh, look at the adjustments from Nenu. Just keep your eyes on Nenu's board because he seems to be in a particularly adjustment-y mood right now. That's one of my favorite ways. That's what my favorite Vits is, the one where you use the overhanging J piece. Jasmine loves Vits so much. And look at that. Look at that upside down J piece. Just he knew he had to burn something somewhere along the way, so just decided to get it over with right there with that upside down J. I'm sure it has a name. I don't know what it is. 308 here for Nenu, 342 for Bendy. Jasmine is hosting a watch party right now. So go over to Jasmine's and go to the watch party. Is it catered? There's finger sandwiches. 331 Nenu, there's a Tetris. Bendy's actually set up column 4 for a Tetris. There's cookies and chips. Oh, Carb City. Sounds wonderful. 391 for Bendy, 378 for Nenu. Nenu ahead by 7 lines right now. So Bendy a little bit behind in lines and ahead in score. That's a good place to be. Toe sandwiches. Oh my God. Yeah, why do we have finger? Why do we have finger sandwiches? We don't have toe sandwiches. What is the deal with that? 436 from Bendy, 424 from Nenu. There's a Tetris Nenu, 447. He's actually in the lead temporarily, but he is ahead in line. So the pace lead still Bendy's. You're a bit young for fake Seinfeld. Pretty much everyone my age, their Seinfeld impression is informed by the Jim Carrey impression of Seinfeld that was on that In Living Color show. Like everybody's impression of Seinfeld, if you're from a certain age, comes from that impression. 496 from Nenu, 509 from Bendy. All right, Bendy with a couple of burns here, uncovering that well. Just 8 lines away for Bendy from that 19 transition. Nenu is in at 521. All right, Bendy 537. Bendy's in at 539. So he's got the bigger transition at 19. Still close, though. Nenu ahead in the piece sequence between 5 and 10 lines or so. All right, let's see what Nenu can do to try to open this up. Yes, the S goes to the right, opens it up, waiting for the bar, contemplating burns, has burns available. Now doesn't really have burns available, so he's got a pile high here. Gonna have to work to bring that down. 565 from Nenu, 604 from Bendy. Oh, it's going to be tough for Nenu. Nenu not going to survive this. There's going to be a top out for Nenu at 569, and Bendy is good in game number 2. Seth H on YouTube says it's actually Gilbert Gottfried's Seinfeld impression. That was good. He also did that on Howard Stern show. All right, let's get these players some pieces. Bendy running around. Oh, I almost put the seed command in YouTube. Silly Vandy. Players don't watch YouTube. They watch Twitch. 03ADDC. 03ADDC. All right, looks like both players are ready. Game number 3. Nenu needs to win to stay in the tournament. Bendy looking to wrap it up right now. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. All right, Nenu trying to figure out that L piece, the LOT. Vincent Longo says YouTube is better. All right, Vincent weighing in on the age-old YouTube versus Twitch debate. He says YouTube is better. I rewatched that Nenu Vits like 5 times here. Oh, the one with the J. That is my favorite Vits formation. I don't know why. It just looks like. It looks wild, you know? Jasmine remembers it too. I mean, I don't think any of us will forget where we were that day. All right, we're getting underway here in game number 3. Bendy, so far, no burns. Certainly that will change. There's a Tetris for Bendy, 136. 137 for Nenu. And Francisco Castro on YouTube says Twitch is much better. Lori H says I can stream YouTube on my watch. Can't stream Twitch. So Lori, are you watching on your watch? People are watching CTM on their watch? Like what, when you go skiing or something, you have CTM on in the background? That seems like dangerous. 167 Nenu, 213 for Bendy. Like, yeah, you should not be watching CTM while you're skiing. Like, it seems like there's important, fast stuff coming at you when you're skiing, and you need to pay attention. 261 for Nenu, 260 for Bendy. So pretty darn close in score. Nenu a little bit further ahead in the sequence. In fact, Bendy gets a Tetris. Now the lines are closer. Bendy ahead by about a Tetris. $283 for Nenu, $306 for Bendy. Just about halfway to that 19 transition, and both players potentially on pace for a 600K transition if they can keep it up. Tetris Nenu, 331. Seth H says, I can get YouTube streaming on my EKG monitor. Only way to watch it, really. Kingsman watches CTM from the bathroom. Well, I mean, that's where I'm sure half of Kingsman's entire life is lived in the bathroom, right? I mean, right? It would have to be. It's going to be like half of his experience as a human being. 339 for Nenu, 381 for Bendy. Tetris for Bendy, 427, 364. Oh wait, I better not laugh or YouTube comments will get mad. They don't like it when I'm joyous. All right, Nenu getting up a little bit high here. Trying to avoid taking burns here. Has to take a single and a double. Long bar over Tetris, Nenu, 413, 457 for Bendy. Stolen short sword watching CTM on a Samsung smart fridge. All right, there's a question. I don't know if anybody has any good answers, but what's the weirdest place you have watched CTM? I mean, I don't know. Laurie skiing with her watch seems a little weird, but okay. I like that. 486 Bendy, 449 Nenu. AV Geek says from an airplane. AV Geek, do not watch while piloting an airplane. Dirty Tetris from Bendy. 510. Bendy approves, but you also got to take some burns here. All right, your dad was flying. Okay, that's acceptable. All right, Bendy trying to bring this down. Nenu, 519. One line to go until that 19 transition. Looking to do it with a long bar that would bring the stack down, but no. Got to do it with a double here, so he's still open for that Tetris. I'm getting a little droughted here as 19 phase begin. Long bar over Tetris. Nenu, 549. Bendy up high. I don't know. Can he get anything over? Oh, he does. And another Tetris over Bendy. So the survival here for Bendy. 574 now. 551 for Nenu. Yeah, Bendy, more like Baldy. So Bendy ahead right now by a Tetris, but Nenu with a clean board. Bendy's board not clean at all. We expect if Nenu can stay clean here, he's going to go up a substantial amount. Here's another Tetris for Nenu, 611. RXS says, I might have watched CTM a little during lunch with my girlfriend and her dad. Oh my God, that's not a good way to win over the dad. Unless he loves Tetris, 666 for Nenu, 598 Bendy. Bendy's still not clean yet. So Nenu able to establish a little bit of a lead. But the bars have also got to cooperate. All right, Nenu taking the burns. I feel like, it's kind of, Bendy's just incredulous. He can't believe this terrible luck. Tetris Nenu 710, so he's up by almost 100,000 points, but also ahead by like 5 to 6 lines. Bendy with the spire, keeps on spiring, and those spires can get a little addictive because you just don't know. You're like, oh, I can handle one more, and then all of a sudden you're topped. So see what Bendy does. He's working this spire down. All right, Bendy just never-ending dig, and this is going to allow Nenu to go out to a substantial lead, 150,000 point lead for Nenu. And he's like, I can't get out of this. Nenu, meanwhile, cruising. But not a gimme yet. Nenu still got to, this is still comebackable. If Bendy can get clean quickly, and something should befall Nenu. But Nenu so far, I mean, Nenu just looking just clockwork. Adjustment for Nenu to make room for the T-tuck. You serious? 13 lines to go, and Bendy may be now running out of runway because Nenu staying efficient, scoring Tetris Nenu. He's got 2 more potentially available. See what he's going to do here. He looks like he's trying to set up for 2. Not sure that he has to do that, but I don't think it'll hurt him here either. So there's 1 bar for Nenu, and he's going to take a skim and maybe hope for 1 more bar. He gets a bar in. So Nenu with the max out. Just look at that. Look at that face. He's like, yep, max out, easy. So there's a game for Nenu. He's like, yep, that's right. That's me setting up for 2. No problem. But yeah, that endless low dig from Bendy just could not bring order to that board and get set up. So that really did him in. All right, let's get these players pieces for their game 4. 70 lines dig, yeah. Bendy says, I don't know why it took me 6 levels to dig that. All right, here are the pieces. 66EF37. Yeah, and then it was like, well, yeah, what's so hard about it? You just Tetris, guy. It's easy. All right, let's check the seeds, make sure we're good. 66EF37, yes. Both players are on seed, both players are ready, and everybody, including me, is ready to start game number 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It's 2 games to 1. This is a best of 5, so the first player to 3 is the winner. Nenu looking to tie it up right here and force a deciding game 5. Nenu, the first one on the board with a Tetris. Now, after this match, we've got a banger here. It's going to be PixelAndy, 3-time DAS Masters winner against Merker. $13.99 super chat from Technerus on the YouTube Canadians. $13.99 Canadian, so it's probably like, you know, $4. But thank you, Technerus. Amazing $13.99 super chat. No. Is there do I have to pay a tariff now if I get Canadian super chats? Am I paying tariffs? What is happening? 79,000 here for Bendy, 93,000 for Nenu. Kip Duran says, Vandy, you sound alive again. Well, I'd say I'm like somewhere between 80, 85%. This is pretty rough, guys. I've been sick for weeks. Oh, and Technerus's message in his super chat said, "Go ketchup boy." I don't know it. I don't know if somebody here likes ketchup. I don't know if it's a pun on like the word, like catching up, or I don't know what it is, but he says, "Go ketchup boy." Teamer says Canadian isn't that cheap. $13.99 Canadian is like $10 US. I know. I'm kidding there, Teamer. All right, a skimming a Tetris for Nenu 234. There's a Tetris Bendy 219. Saturday, really the worst day for CTM. Like Sue gets really mad. Today is Sue's day. You know, Saturday. You should just call it Sue's day because it's really the day that I like, you know, spend with Sue. I drive her around to various stores. We do errands. We hang out. I said to my schedulers, all I ask is avoid Saturdays at all costs and make sure we get done in the month of January. So, of course, it is Saturday, February 1st when we were finishing this whole thing. But really, this month was also crazy with like reschedules. Oh, early shift there for Bendy of the J piece. That's going to slow him down. He was just trying to get some momentum here to catch up to Nenu. And now he's in real trouble. So that L to the left is going to help him a bit. See what he can get over that left side. Could be a problem if he doesn't get the right pieces. All right, maybe a little quick tapping going on here from Bendy's side. There's the bar. That's going to uncover that dirty Tetris well. And now he's got to keep that open or find a way to bring it down. Yes, and he gets the dirty. 309 from Bendy, 372 from Nenu. Ziggy says it's monthly Tetris, not timely Tetris. Well, yeah, I don't blame our schedulers one bit. The players were just very rescheduley this month. Like literally every bracket in the Masters event was like scheduled and then rescheduled because of the caprice of the players. 399 for Nenu, 356 for Bendy. Tetris Bendy 384, 422 for Nenu. Now we can't. Now I'll tell you one thing: we cannot afford that in February. So if you're watching this, if you're a player in one of our Masters or Das Masters event, we can't afford it. It's so tight a month that we cannot do it. So please help our schedulers out. If you make a time, commit to the time. 447 for Nenu, 430 for Bendy. Long bar over Tetris, Nenu. Probably should just not even do Masters in February, but just say forget it. Or just do one tournament or whatever, but I don't know, maybe that's an idea. Maybe that's the idea. Nenu kind of in a little trouble. That left side could be a problem. Needs to bring this down a couple levels so we can access that left. Oh no, the bar is not going to make it. And so now he's scrambling. Let's see what he can do to bring this down. Oh my word. Look at this guy. Oh no. And that's going to be a top out for Nenu at 479. And Bendy will survive and take this match 3-1. So Bendy will be moving on to the finals against, I have no idea, against someone. We don't know. Nenu, GG's. Always great to watch you. You're amazing to watch. Nenu seems a little displeased, but, you know, he'll be all right. He'll get through. Nenu's fine. Nenu will persevere. And Bendy will continue. So GG's Nenu. It's going to be Bendy, though, in the finals. Let me go ahead and report the results. I'm reporting this. Let's report this. 3 Bendy, 1 Nenu channel. Not Mobuko, but monthly Tetris. There it is. All right, we're going to set up our next match. It's going to be PixelAndy versus Merker. I think I'm just going to go green-red. It's going to be out of seed order, but I'm making my peace with it. All right, we'll be back. Run a couple ads, and we'll get all this thing started. So, Bendy, don't go away. Or you can go away, but just come back when it's time. Okay. where is Andy? Are you playing somewhere? Where are you playing, buddy? The Wi-Fi is being really weird. Okay. The Dog and Andy, the video game bros YT, that they're so with it, they're so together. I mean, their lives are together. They've got they're focused, driven, smart. The one thing, their Achilles heel is like Wi-Fi and streams when it's time for a Masters. Everything else works all the time in their lives. The one thing that is a problem in their life is the streaming during Masters or DAS Masters. That's right. They're figuring it out. It's good now. All right. It's worry. They're worried. So where are we on? Are we on video? What are we on? Are we on the alt of PixelAndy? Are we on PixelAndy or Dog playing SMB1? What are we on? What is he on? I can't find him. SMB1? All right. Ay. You're a little tired, Chen? Yeah, I mean, I'm all right. Imagine having to wake up in the morning on Saturday. You're also sick? Yeah, everybody I know is sick. All right. Also, Andy, not on Stencil, but we'll figure it out. We're going to, is he on Stencil? I don't know. Maybe it's my fault. If this is your final Stencil, I'll fix it. All right, I will do it. Maybe it's my fault. Hold on. Let me see if it might be my fault. All right, it's probably my fault. We're on Stencil. We're good. Can't believe I'm blaming others for it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Look at it. We are on Stencil. Well, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. All right, we're on. We're good. Oh, I got to change the names and stuff. All right, we're gonna do it. We're a little slow today. I don't have all my buttons. Let's see. Game 1. Stencil on. Goodbye, Stencil. Hello, Andy. We're changing the names. What do we got? 7 and 6. All right, we'll hide that. Hide that. We'll get 7 and 6 on. Let's see. There's that. Is it this one? This one. There it is. All right. Sometime this February, we will begin this match, I believe. Fully in my heart. This might be the closest we've. By the way, Merker living that life. I mean, look at this guy. Got a beautiful. I mean, what else do you need in life but a comfy chair with a big, surface next to you, so you can put all your crap on it. Next to a heater. That's like, what else do you need in life? I mean, this is the life. He's living that life. All right, there's Andy. Andy has been spotted. We have an Andy sighting. All right, we're gonna do a little immersion here. Look, color matching. Look at the top of the screen above Andy's board. Ready? Now gonna match his walls. Look at that. We just made Andy's room bigger. Amazing. All right, players, I am going to go ahead and how many seconds until he gets up and goes somewhere? I don't know. That's fine. How about the bottom? There was no good bottom to match her. What do you match? There's nothing to match. I guess you can match his bed. I guess we could do that, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. All right. Let us go ahead and get these players some pieces. I know Andy's still practicing, but at some point we got to start. So pieces are here. The pieces are 116A43, 116A43. Abby Normal 33. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. 50 months. 50 months. He is in Dog's room. Yep. Is that the Guinness Book of World Records thing behind Andy on Dog's shelf? Is that a Guinness plaque? What is Dog's Guinness? Did he get like a Guinness plaque for one of his exploits there? All right. Anyway. For the youngest CTWC winner. Oh, gotcha. All right, looks like both players are ready. PixelAndy is not the youngest CTWC champ, but Merker is the world record for the comfiest chair playing Tetris. I think that's the best chair in Tetris. So let's make sure our Hertz and input displays are on. Players are on seed. I believe it strongly in my heart, but I'm going to look anyway. 116A43. Both players are ready. Both players are starting in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. You think Aaron might disagree? Aaron's chair is comfy, no doubt. And Aaron's chair has a lot of virtues, but it's, it's like that kind of vinyl, kind of faux leather vinyl, I believe. And so that can get sweaty. You can get sweaty sitting on that, so there can be discomfort after a while. But the other thing about Aaron's chair is if you spill something, you can wipe it off very easily. So, I don't know. I'm going to go with Merker's chair myself, but, it's personal. On the left side, it is PixelAndy, seed number 7 from the United States of America with a DAS PB of 1.33 million. That's 4th on the overall list when I last looked. PixelAndy is a 3-time DAS Masters champion. So only 4 different people have won this. 2 different people have won the 4 events that we have had. 3 of those people are named PixelAndy. The other one is named Dog Playing Tetris. So in fact, everybody who's ever won DAS Masters in this house, like right now, I don't know if Dog is actually in the house, but I'm assuming, since he knows the Wi-Fi situation, I'm assuming he is. So everybody who's ever won DAS Masters in the same house at the moment. 99,000 PixelAndy, 120 for Merker. PixelAndy also a multi-time CTM Masters event winner. I believe it's like 4 or 5 times. It's a goodly number of times. Andy also the runner-up in the 2020 Classic Tetris World Championship, and just too many other Tetris accolades to cite right now. But also one of the game crashers. And there's only 8. Are there still only 8 or 10? Are we still in single digits of game? How many game crashes are there? 152 from PixelAndy, 174 from Merker. On the right side, it is Merker, seed number 6 out of Finland, with a DAS PB of 1.21 million. A winner of CTEC Finland in 2022 against Hazuli, and also a participant top 6 in the CTEC 2021. And also took part in CTWC 2021 in the silver bracket. So good to see Merker back in the fold, playing DAS, NTSC style. You know, most of Merker's competitive experience seems to be with PAL. But so far, so good. Adjusting well. There is a split triple dirty. 231 for Merker, 229 for PixelAndy. Game crashing is so 2 years ago. Get with the times. There's 8 crashes. So, yeah, you could say it's like so 2 years ago, but where are the other game crashers? We had like 6, like sort of right off the bat. 2 more kind of, you know, didn't get their CTWC awards or whatever. And then none. Where are the other game crashers? Come on, guys. 286 for Merker, 278. It's like y'all lazy. I mean, don't you want to get the, you know, just achievement hunting? You want the game crash. 283 PixelAndy, 332 Merker. Tetris Andy, 329. I don't know. Y'all see, oh, someone did it, so I don't need to do it. No, you need to do it. Dog playing Tetris says, you know, he agrees, and he thinks Curie could realistically get it if he grinded. Dangler. Dan V says, Tristop and Miles didn't get awards, so anyone else who get it won't get an award, so why try? I'll send you an award. You want an award? The next game crasher gets a Vandy award. That motivates no one. Tetris PixelAndy 398, a special one-time award for the next game. Can you have the Vandy award? Yeah, I'll give Miles and Tristop. Did you get any CTWC award, Miles, at all? I'll give you the Vandy award plus the next game crasher. It's got to be on video. Got to have cam going. You'll get a special award. You got a round of applause. Oh, man. 446 PixelAndy, 474 Merker. I have a special bear, like I still have one prototype bear that has never been given away. It's the gray original color that Kim Moore gave to me. And it's like the prototype bear. I have one more prototype bear. I could be the Crash Bear. All right, the battle for the bear. Tetris Merker 527 gets a Tetris immediately after transitioning into 19. So yeah, I'll give a special little award to Miles and Tristop, but the next game crasher, I will give a prototype bear. It's very rare. It's the last one that I know of. 505 PixelAndy, 532 Merker. All right. I mean, we got to get more game crashers here. 543 Merker, 562 Pixel. I mean, why am I talking about game crash? It's Taskmasters. Yeah, the prototype of that guy's short sword. You got it. But it's not orange. It's like this kind of gray, this grayish brown. 577 Merker, 616 for PixelAndy. PixelAndy 644, Vicious Rhubarb saying, I would have won the bear, but I get You got to win the bear, bro. You better crash the game. That's how you're getting that bear. $637 Merker, $650 Andy, $679. All right, these players Tetrising, they're going level 23, about 7 lines apart. Andy in the lead and behind in lines. So I've been doing some decluttering, 690 here for Merker, 747. And you know how for a while I had that picture of Miles in a frame just kind of as a meme in the background of my stream or whatever? Well, I was decluttering and it's like, well, I don't need this picture frame. So I donated the Miles picture to Goodwill. Oh, Merker in trouble in the frame. And I left the Miles picture in there. So somewhere in a Goodwill, somewhere, there's just a picture of Miles. The 706 from Merker. He's trying to stay alive, but this is going to be a valiant effort for Merker. He's going to top out at 706. Andy is good in game number 1. So Andy going through a rough sequence right here as well, you can tell. Andy going to say, was I going to get out of it, though? I think he wants to prove that he would have gotten out of it. All right. Andy wants to find... You got to cap off a rough sequence with a Tetris. All right, there it is. Andy now going to go for his whole shenanigans. And yeah, he's not. Well, maybe he will. All right, Andy, level 29, 890. That's good for one game in this best of 5. Let's get these players their new pieces. Anyway, yeah, so that's the bounty. The next Game Crasher, if they want it, can have a bear. And I'll send it, anywhere in the world. So I don't care where it is. I'll just send it. 44ED34, 44ED34. But you gotta be on cam doing it. You gotta at least hand cam at minimum. But it'd be better if you're on cam. But no, just like, you can't send me like, I don't know. Oh, I just replayed it in emulator. So here it is. Give me my bear. You got to earn that bear. I want to see the whole performance. All right, let's see. Both players, 44ED34, both players on seed. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. FCR plays, what if the next crash is obtained by someone that already crashed it? No, this has got to be a net new crash. It's got to be the new crasher. So thank you for that clarification, FCR. The next new crasher. And then now I guess I got to give Tristop and Miles an award. They didn't get anybody else not get an award for Game Crash. It was just 6 players, right? It was, and then Meme and Dog didn't get one either. But that Dog, I don't know if Meme wants an award. And then Dog's already got so many awards. Like, does he really need another knick-knack from Bendy? Probably not. 45,000 here for PixelAndy, 31,000 from Merker. But all right, if they want to, if the other 6 people, the other 4 people who didn't get awards want a little knick-knack, I'll make an award. You just let me know. It's going to be a little award. It's going to be a little tiny award. Maybe 3x3. It's not going to be huge. Left side Merker, that is a problem, that S piece. So we got to see. He's got one more burn, and now he's got to get a piece over there. A long bar should get in there. And in fact, he can snake 2 in there if he can get them. But the problem is going to be getting that bar. Now, maybe L pieces can be useful. So there's the bar, gets over. He's going to bring it down. And there's this. All right. So Merker back down to safety, able to access that left side. That was not a cozy Vitz. Jasmine is indifferent. Maybe a little hostile to it. So Merker, we think, maybe setting up center well. No, he's going to just burn this down. There's a lot of Tetris to go here. 93,000 for him. 148 for PixelAndy. Andy trying to get back to those finals. He's been in the finals 3 out of the 4 times we've held this event. He's won all 3 of those. Jasmine, I was literally explaining to my friends that it wasn't a Vitz. Yeah, I believe Vitz must be, you know, the true canonical Vitz has to be a cozy Vitz. Although I don't think we hold other, setups to that standard. I don't know, do we? Merker in trouble again, and we'll see what he can do. And no, that left side is going to be cut off. Merker gets up out of that comfy chair. He's like, I'm too comfortable. And that is leading me to get into trouble. Anyway, Andy is good in game number 2. He will not be playing this to level 29, but he will go up 2 games to none. Canonical Vitz is the adjustment when the bar is in the next box. Yeah, I agree. And then, I'm willing to do a delayed Vitz and call it delayed Vitz. But Harry Hong pulled a Vitz the other day. Are you serious? Somebody clipped that. I have to see Harry Hong doing a Vitz. I don't believe it. He's so not new school at all. Like, where would he even know that exists? All right, let's get these players their new pieces. Yeah, how would Harry Hong hear, unless people in chat were saying, do a Vitz. And he's like, he'll be like, I'm not like that, man. I'm not going to do a Vitz, man. Wait, you want me to do a Vitz? You want Larry Long to do a Vitz? That's my Harry impression. Harry did the original. Yeah, he did the death-defying vertical long bar slide. That was a. He didn't set that up on purpose. All right, the new pieces are here. They have been delivered. DBFDFF. DBFDFF. Dr. Blackbarn says, how will the oil from those nuggies impact Merker's gameplay? All right, let's see if both players are on seed. Let's see. DB, FD, FF. Yeah, lots of D's and B's and F's and everything. All right, both players are ready. PixelAndy up 2 games to none. Merker needs to win one to stay in. Let's go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Finals will be best of 7, right? Oh, did we decide that? I don't even know if we decided that. I didn't actually even establish that. I mean, I'm in favor of it, but it's up to the players, really, because if they want to do it, we'll do it, but I have not told the players to expect a best of 7. So if they both agree to it, it's fine, but I'm happy to do best of 5. I didn't tell them to do best of 7. Chen, are you pinging Dan V all the time? Why are you pinging Dan V? Best of 7 sounds exhausting. It does. Like, I don't want to do best of 7 in the same stream as the semis, but we're not. It seems like a lot of Tetris. Well, I'm just going to make the executive decision. Best of 5. Best of 5. We're just going to do best of 5. That was what I planned on going in. That's what I prepared the players to expect. So I don't want to change at the last minute. 121 for PixelAndy, 160 for Merker. Now I want nuggies. Merker's made me crave some chicken nuggets. $229 for Merker, 151 for PixelAndy. Don't forget the ketchup. I would not put ketchup on chicken nuggets. That's not me, man. You're thinking of somebody else. Merker with an uncovered well here, but has to recover in order to kind of do something with that square. So that's going to work out. 255 for Merker, 177 for PixelAndy. That's pro DAS move right there. Lesser players would try to plop that square in there. Not have a clear path of burning it away, but Merker's a pro. This is a mustard twitch. I'm much more likely to put mustard, but, not yellow mustard, Honestly, my jam is like any of these spicy mayo that you can get. So I use Primal Kitchen Chipotle lime mayo on like chicken strips or nuggets or whatever. That's what I use. Either that or Chosen Foods. They also have a similar product. Those are good. 273 for PixelAndy, 352 for Merker. I could also be persuaded to use like a Kewpie mayo. Delicious. I wish they made a keto one. 286 PixelAndy, 420 for Merker. Annie Shark with the raid party of 10. Thank you, Annie Shark, for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're having an excellent stream. 447 for Merker Tetris. Andy with a square spire in the middle of the board. Finds another place for squares to go. He's able to keep this manageable. And he's working it down. 362. 471 for Merker. Long bar over Tetris Merker. We have another match after this one. The winner of this match will play against Bendy in the finals. We also have a whole other stream today, starting in 4.5 hours. Merker with a dirty well here, trying to keep it open. Maybe he's going to reestablish that dirty well. We'll see what he does. But smartly and wisely brings it down. Does not overcommit to that well, so he did end up with a few burns. But, he actually had some pace to spare here. 532 for him, 414 for PixelAndy. He was able to take a more conservative line there with that well. Looks like it's going to pay off. All right, 6 lines away from that 19 transition. The speed will increase by 50%, 50%. Long bar over Tetris, Merker. Andy is in at 465. Merker is into 19 at 605. So about 133,000 point lead for Merker. Tetris Andy 516. Merker, good adjustment for that S piece to stay Tetris ready. You can see Merker with that sort of hover technique, right? You kind of give yourself some options based on the next piece, right? And you hover that piece where it sort of would go, and then make the rotation decision sort of at the last moment based on what's in the next box. So there you go. Professional techniques there from Merker. 708 for him. 595 for PixelAndy. PixelAndy's board kind of a mess here, so he is like all in on a bar right now, and the bar not coming, and he knows he's not going to survive. Andy going to top out. Merker takes game number 3. So Merker is good. He's relieved. You can see the relief washing over the countenance of Merker. All right, let's get these players pieces for game number 4. I'm glad these streams are not like right back to back. I'd be dead. Soy sauce for chicken tenders. I mean, if you get like some, some panko whatever chicken, tempura chicken or something, and yeah, I mean that could be good. All right, 4FDF95, 4FDF95. Both players are ready. Game number 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, if you have some tempura chicken, yeah, chicken katsu. There you go. If you have chicken katsu, and I got some soy sauce right there, I might dunk it in there. Although usually you're going to get like a good kind of mayo that maybe has soy sauce in it. Guys, open your minds, okay? You're like, ew, yucky. I just want to eat mac and cheese and dinosaur nuggies all day. My whole life. Get out there. Try things. Tetris Merker, he's at 48,000. Andy, 47,000. So like one line away and one burn line of points away. You believe that's what I ate as a kid? We had a very simple... We are not rich people, Kingsman. Okay. But I didn't eat a lot of dino nuggets. We had mac and cheese. But I was a latchkey kid, right? My mom worked 3 jobs. They weren't home. I just had to make do. A lot of like English muffin toaster pizzas. That was a thing. A lot of those boil in a bag, like sirloin steaks and like turkey gravy dinners that you boil in a bag. We were not rich people. 144 for Merker, 162 for PixelAndy. Yeah, we couldn't afford nuggets that were shaped. Do you know we just had regular crap shaped nuggets, right? Like we couldn't afford like special attention being made to the shape of the nugget. That adds cost to the thing, man. Imagine having a dinosaur nugget. What? You grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth, all you dino nugget kids. 213 for Merker, 212 for PixelAndy. All right, players keeping it close. We're about a Tetris apart and a couple lines apart. You know what Dr. Blackbarn says, you know what they say, don't watch CTM while hungry. Yeah, that's true. It's always something food-wise in this channel happening. $305 Merker through 64, $306 for Andy. So both players on target for 600K plus transitions if they can keep this pace up. Snack Masters when? You're right. You give me ideas. You're giving me some ideas. I mean, these players are like just a couple hundred points apart. Same line count. I mean, they are super close right now. Merker finds a long bar for the Tetris. It's going to help him Sort of avoid an awkward situation while he looks for a J piece, which is not coming, but finally covers that whole area. One piece before that J comes. $3.99 for Merker, $3.78 for PixelAndy. How about a CTM month where you can only use emulators? No, that's no fun. I mean, maybe fun for you, not fun for me. And I try to do what's fun for me. If it's not fun for me, then I can't do it. $4.29 Merker, $4.07 PixelAndy. Oh, Merker with that left side. He's like, "What's up, game?" Blaming the game. He's gonna figure it out though. How about snackless Tetris monthly? You cannot eat the entire month. All right, $4.62 for Merker, $4.53 for PixelAndy. Now that sounds fun. Hazelnut Milk says, "Did Nenu win?" No. You have to eat pizza and drink Coke during matches? Oh, like, who is it? Like that guy? That fake speed run? $5.22 PixelAndy, $5.12 for Merker. I mean, whatever, that fake speedrun guy, that worked, right? Cajillions of views. Rage bait, you know? Knew what he was doing. Badabun, or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that guy. I wouldn't know who that person was except for that speedrun. All right, just a couple lines away, and we are into 19. Merker gets a Tetris right after. He's at 545, 577 here for PixelAndy. He gets another one, 601. Oh, that left side for PixelAndy could be a problem. He's got a couple of burns here that he can get. That'll help him be able to access that left side. He should be able to get something over there anyway, but you know, you like to have a little bit of wiggle room just in case your DAS isn't 100% charged. So Andy going to bring this down, and he's going to start trying to get to work, getting Tetris ready. Again, 627 Merker, Tetris Andy back in the lead. So separated by about a half a Tetris, these players, just about the same line count. They're going to trade this lead back and forth until one of them slows down. Lucas says, "Watching from the restaurant, waiting for my food to come. Good luck, Merker." Put it on the TV there. They have a TV at that restaurant. Like, see if they'll put it on. So, like, guys, do you have Chromecast? Let me just cast this over. Everybody will watch. They'll be like, "What is this? Wait, what?" There'll be TV executives in the restaurant, and then they'll go, "Well, we got to get a hold of this," and then I'll be a billionaire. All right, 743 Merker, 755 PixelAndy Tetris for him. He's ahead by 40,000 points. TV in a restaurant, of course, America. You got to watch TV while you eat. All right, Merker now in trouble. Needs a long bar to the right side. He's going to get it. He should now be able to access that left side should a bar come. The bar gets over. Okay, he's going to get to work. Crisis averted. See if he can set up. He does set up. He's waiting for a bar. Trying to hold out. Okay, it's going to be tough. He opens that left side up again. Column 2 Tetris. Merker 824. Andy wasn't able to make up too much ground there while Merker was dealing with that column 2 well. So Merker still in this one, but back by right now by about 60,000 points. He's in column 3, gets a Tetris. He's got to stay efficient here because Andy is clean and ahead. Another Tetris Merker. He can't waste too much with trying to get a well-established. He knows that, so he's going to stay in column 3 and risk it. Tetris Andy, 981. There's a Tetris Merker, column 3. He's doing what needs to be done. Whether it's going to be enough, I don't know. Skimming a Tetris for PixelAndy. He's got the max out, A18. Merker's ahead in lines, and that is not going to help him. So he's got to stay efficient here. He burns like 3 lines here. And he's back by 60,000 points. Not sure what Merker's going to be able to do. There's a Tetris A32. He's back by 55,000 points. 2 Tetrises, or Tetris and a half, Tetris and 2/3. He really can't burn anything else here. He's got to set up for 2. Does he know it? Does he know it? I think he knows it. And there's a burn, and he's not going to get the bar. Andy with the 1.1, Merker with the A35. Even if he had set up for 2, it would not have been enough against Andy. So anyway, Merker did what he needed to do down the stretch. He was aggressive, played in those middle wells, didn't want to burn too much, but in the end, Andy was too much to overcome, and Andy will be moving on to the finals. Going to take this one 3 games to 1, pretty much average DAS match score, 3-1. Merker, GG's to you. Glad to have you back in the fold, playing in DAS Masters. He's holding something up to the camera. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing again? He went offline. I don't know what he did, but go look at his VOD and you can find out. All right. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and set up our next match. It's going to be a final between Bendy and Andy. Andy, Bendy, Bendy, Andy. All right, we'll be back in a moment. All right, peoples. I would like to start this match so that I can rest up before my next broadcast. So players, finish up your warm-ups. Technerus has gifted 6 months of Tier 1 Twitch membership to Dog Playing Tetris. Thank you so much, Technerus. It's very nice. All right, players, for realsies, the warm-ups. Camera I gotta fix on these players' sides, but I don't know what I've got to work with. Well, maybe I do, actually. No, I gotta wait till the player comes back to fix the cam. You were crashing out on the ads. All right, I'm being held hostage. Ads suck. Maybe, but it's, you know, how we support what we're doing here at CTM. So if you've got an ad blocker on, I understand it, but do subscribe to the channel instead. One or the other. Either watch ads or subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. All right, let me just fix the camera here on the right side. All right, people. We are just about ready. I'm going to go ahead and give you some pieces. The pieces are here. Players, your pieces have been delivered. They are 2AEB14. Second Amendment Electronics Boutique 14. Oh my God. All right, we're standing up, we're sitting, two standing up players getting up. All right, folks, it is almost time. It is almost time. 2AEB14, 2AEB14. Wow, oh my God, I can't believe it. We're actually ready. What? Let's make sure the pieces are good. 2AEB14. All right. Both players are ready. It is the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters, January 2025. Bendy and Andy. That is not going to confuse me at all. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Starting off with the JIZZO. All right. On the left side, it is Bendy, seed number 8 out of the USA with a PB of 1.24 million. At least the last time I looked at the leaderboard, that was what Bendy's whole thing was. This is Bendy's deepest run here in Das Masters. He's played a few times. I think like 2 or 3 out of the 4 previous times he has played. And this is his deepest run. See, he wants to close it out here. PixelAndy on the right side, seed number 7 out of the USA, PB 1.32 million. 3-time winner of this event, including the first one we ever did back in July. All 4 of the ones that we've had so far, this is the 5th in the series, but all the previous 4 have been won by either PixelAndy or his brother Dog playing Tetris. Bendy trying to break the streak here. And you know, of course, CTWC runner-up, one of the game crashers, a 4 or 5 times Masters winner. We'll see what Bendy can do here against the champion. Andy, of course, also the reigning champion, won October 2024, which was the most recent Das Masters. That was PixelAndy versus Leo in the finals of that one. Bendy qualified into the top 8 in October's, but was taken out by Nenu. That Bendy Nenu is a little bit of a rematch. Tachnerus with the $13.99 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. Tachnerus says, go Pixel Bendy. Yeah, it's hard to know who to root for. I'd imagine if you're a fan, Bendy, good kid. Andy, you know, one of the GOATs. $279 for him, $296 for Bendy. Didn't Bendy also win a major circuit? Yeah, one of the earlier rounds when we used to have, you know, lower seeds and we tried it out on Das Masters. It was a little too much Tetris, I think, those lower rounds, because you already had community tournament. Not saying they will never come back, but for now, we got enough going on. 388 Bendy, 310 for PixelAndy. Bendy in the beanie with the propeller on top. PixelAndy with kind of a dad hat situation going on. 357 PixelAndy, 434 for Bendy. There's a Tetris Andy, 381. Our prize pool right now is at $1,200, which is good. We've met our top 8 goal. We can, you know, pay our top 8. But if you want to show some support for Das and these players, Tachnerus has gifted 6 months of a tier 1 sub to Sodium Overdose. Thank you so much, Tachnerus, for 6 months tier 1 to Sodium. Appreciate that. I'm sure Sodium does too. If you do want to support the players, a great way to do that is the prize pool. So if you want to make a vote and say, yes, I want to see more players playing Das. I want to make it worth it for them to do it. I want to incentivize them to play in these Das tournaments. Well, Contribute to that prize pool. Use the Match Reno command if you're watching live. That'll bring up 2 links. The top link is the one for Das Masters. 551 for Bendy here in game number 1. It's almost a 100,000 point lead. This is the time to do it. This is the last broadcast of Das Masters for this month. So there's no other time to do it but now. If you want to throw your support to the players, Wisebrought with the $10 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you, Wisebrought. And that, that's the way to do it. $10. What? You don't have $1,000 to contribute? It's fine. $10. Great. Whatever you can manage, whatever it means to you to have this event, that is splendid. 588 for Bendy. He's in a little bit of a pickle here. Board not great. Long bar gets to the left. He's going to try to bring this down. Square to the left is tough. He's not going to be able to get it over. Now he can. 597 for Bendy. He's got a good lead here against a dangerous player. So you want to convert these when you get a good lead and you've got ahead of a dangerous player. You really want to convert these. 604 for Bendy. 515 for PixelAndy. Did anyone ever tell you that you sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson? No, I've never heard that. And I'm going to go cry now. In the past, I used to get Seth Rogen a lot. Maybe I was more gravelly in the past. I don't know. 598 for PixelAndy. 662 for Bendy. Oh, that misdrop of the L for Bendy. Tachnerus with the $100 into the prize pool. Thank you, Tachnerus. Very generous. We're up to 1310. Appreciate that. 661 for PixelAndy. 702. That was a long time ago that I would get Seth Rogen. I think I've changed a little bit. 732 Bendy. Ahead by 41,000 points. Just 45 lines to go till 29. We start on 1,830 lines of that, 100 lines of 19. And then level 29 transition comes and kills their games for most players. Andy has shown an ability to play in a DAS compliant way past level 29, past level 30. He may need it here. 791 for him. 833 for Bendy. Bendy trying to get set up for another one. Also trying to keep a good playable board. Drama-free. Takes a skim here. Getting a little bit droughted. Long bar over and another long bar over for Bendy. 904 for him. Those bars are going to hit Andy now. He can get one Tetris out of it. So the aggression for Bendy paying off when those 2 bars came. He's now over 100,000 point lead. Andy needs to really just Tetris out here. And Bendy, they need Bendy to slow down. Max out for Bendy. 3 lines to go. I don't know what Andy can do here except try to get 2 or try to, get singles, deep into level 33 or something. So Andy now setting up for 2. Bendy continues to play here. A56 for him. He's into level 30. And Andy going to top out at 982. Whether this is all 100% DAS compliant, I can't say, but I do know that Bendy is certainly ahead when it counts and with DAS. So Bendy going to take game number 1. That 1335 is sus, but whatever. Maybe it was in the middle of the board. So yeah, level 30 here for Bendy. I think the 30 itself was definitely DAS compliant. So level 30 in comp and the max out for Bendy. Those of you in rabbit hole or investigations or whatever can figure out if that was all DAS compliant. We'll see. I'm certain that the victory was, though. So that is going to be game 1 for Bendy. The Def Gamer says, did they switch screens or something? Level 30 is usually Andy's thing. No, that is Bendy. Well, I hope so. Jeez. Wouldn't it be funny if that was actually Andy the whole way? Okay, no, that is Bendy. Zalo, seriously? Zalo says, I just checked it frame by frame. It's all 100% DAS correct. Okay. Mini taps. Yeah, 2 taps in the middle. We don't care. That's a DAS PB? Is that really? Oh, for level. For lines, you mean, not score, of course. All right, well, whatever it was, Bendy wins 1-0. Let's get them new pieces. So according to Zalo, that is 100% DAS compliance. 2125 CB Mari is here, like clockwork, gifting that fan level membership over on YouTube. Mari, thank you very much. Appreciate that. How is one's DAS 7, the other's 12 hertz? It's really just the speed of the most recent tap. And that doesn't even have to occur during the game. It can actually occur during the previous game or even on the level select screen. So Zelazawi, tier 1 sub to Ball Chaggy. All right. Are players calm down? Are you all calm down? 2125CB, 2125CB. Let's get him started in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Anyway, according to Zalo, all of Bendy's moves were DAS compliant, which is good to hear. But you know, we'll have other people weigh in. But certainly, the victory and the level 30 were almost certainly DAS compliant. So no controversy there. You know, this whole tournament will last only so long as there are no crazy controversies in the finals. So players do avoid do avoid doing anything controversial or bad, because I don't want to have to get into it. And I don't mean these two players. I mean every player. Just, you know, play according to DAS. If it wasn't compliant at the end, then yeah, then it's just from the whenever the non-compliance started, right? And even one little non-compliant thing is not... It's got to be gross, right? Yeah, of course the match still counts. If you're ahead and you do something bad, I mean, you're still ahead legitimately. $161 PixelAndy, 119. I mean, I guess I could like just impose DAS mode on him, and then that's the tournament. You know, it's like the tournament is you're in DAS mode, but I don't know. I don't think players would like that, and I do like, you know, 2 taps in the middle of the board to be unrestricted. I think that is within the spirit of what players have done traditionally. Anyway, it is game number 2. 215 here for PixelAndy, 192 for Bendy. Super J Coder says it was all DAS compliant except the last S to the right. All right. Bendy in a little bit of trouble here, but he gets the burn. He gets a Tetris. The board back now down to safety. So far, we have had nothing, no controversies in 5 months. Like to keep it that way. 275 for Bendy, 290 for PixelAndy. Long bar over Tetris, PixelAndy. Like even like slow 3 taps, you know, slow taps 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 are gonna happen in a DAS game, but it's with a player like switches over their entire style to depend on those all the time. That's not SOD, right? But the occasional in an emergency when you've lost DAS, that is SOD. I think that is intuitive. It has been 150 days since the last CTM controversy. Would that be true? I mean, that would be great. All right, Andy's setting up it's a dirty triple. So he's kind of keeping it open like it's a Tetris well, but it is not. But it's also going to move over pretty efficiently. Bendy getting up high on this board. This is going to be tough. He is dependent, needs a bar. Gets the bar in. Oh my God, another bar. Couple of bail bars for Bendy is not going to be enough. He's going to top out at 364. And Andy is good in game number 2 and will tie it up. And isn't that how it always goes, right? Get a PB and then top out early. I mean, that's just like standard Tetris. Yeah, Bendy almost survived that. Got the bars when he needed. If he just, you know, of course, that's really hard. It's really hard to survive. All right, we're going to deliver some pieces, players. If you need to take a moment, you can take a moment, but I'm going to deliver the pieces. There they are. 6E8667. Really going to enjoy not being sick soon. Still getting over it. I mean, I'm not like sick and contagious, but you get the remnants, the lingering remnants and symptoms. It's annoying. E8667. 6E8667. 667 was part of my phone number when I was growing up, like the phone number of our house. So there you go. You know, 3 out of the 10 digits of my childhood phone number. Now you can dox me. All right, just waiting on both of our players to be ready. They are ready. What was once a best of 5 now? The best of 3 between these two players, Bendy and PixelAndy, in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. This is a best of 5. The first player to 3 games is the winner. Starting off with the ZSJI. So I think we got the same pieces there. Def Gamer says we were 1 day away from actually starting and ending Masters in the same month. I know. We got it. We have to make an effort to do that. We can't, if we're gonna get 12 events in a year, which I would like to do. We cannot overlap the month, and especially overlapping this short month. That's tough. I mean, and we're trying to cram 62 matches in. All done by me, which is not bad. That's probably is that my best month? I don't know. But 62 matches. Who else has done 62 matches this month? Are there like restream counts? Like who's the most prolific restreamer? And am I at least in the top 10? I know there are people out there who are just crazy restreaming stuff all the time. But am I in the top 10 at least this month? I would love to know. 105 for Bendy, 94,000 for PixelAndy. I am definitely in the top 10, probably. Oh, all right, well, I now have a high degree of confidence. $164 PixelAndy, 152 for Bendy. Def Gamer wants us to do Mega Masters, no cap, best of 5, all the way start and finish in February. STM. Well, yeah, we got to figure out when STM is going to be. I want it to be like far enough. I don't want to play it before, right before CTWC, or right before, you know. So I don't know. It could be July. When is CTWC month? And like what date during CTWC? Because we could potentially do it during CTWC month. Like, what is the actual date? 266 Bendy, 234 PixelAndy, early June. We could potentially do it June, like after CTWC. And just not start anything. It's possible. But then you'd have to do your qualifier. I guess that wouldn't hurt you too much to do one no next box qualifier, right? Before CTWC. You'd live, right? That wouldn't affect you. 264 PixelAndy, 316 Bendy. Yeah, STM is Stupid Tetris Monthly, where we do kind of speed runs, alternative, you know, speed run modes, alternative modes, things like that. No next box, 0 to 19. We'll come up with some new modes. We'll do a Vits off. You know, Jasmine is here. Tap Masters will happen, but again, I want to time it so that it's not interfering with another event that players are preparing for. 383 PixelAndy, 410 Bendy. All right, there's a triple for Bendy, 440. Andy, 429. Will Hybrid be able to play in Tap Masters? Yeah, it's basically tap and below, so you can make it in as a DAS player. If you can make it in a Tap tournament as a DAS player, you're welcome in. It's going to take the place of DAS Masters that month, so I don't know. Maybe we do Tap Masters and Stupid Tetris in the same month. $482 PixelAndy, 470 Bendy. I mean, if you're in Tap Masters and you can't beat a lowly DAS player. No, I'm just kidding. All right, 528 here for Andy. He's 12 lines away from that 19 transition. Tetris Andy, 551. Bendy working one row off the bottom as he approaches 19. Trying to get this down. Board pretty high. Oh, he covers right in time for the bar. Here comes another bar, though, with an uncovered well. Oh, Bendy going for it. Sometimes you say, oh, he's not messing around. He is messing around. All right. Long bar in. Tetris, 569 for Bendy here on 19. He's going to bring this all the way down. Long bar over Tetris Andy, 581. So a lead at transition for PixelAndy. Long bar over for him, 607. Tetris Andy, 632. Yeah, either June or July. I'm thinking July. Because then everybody is out of school and I don't know. I don't know why that matters. Why does that matter? I don't know. Quals in June. Tournament in July. 7-17 PixelAndy, 7-13 Bendy. Because July is very often a dark month for us. We don't, like, if we take a month off, it's often in July. So we can play an event where people feel comfortable taking the month off anyway. 720 Bendy, 722 PixelAndy. Andy with a good clean board. Bendy with anything but. He's incredulous. He can't believe it. He's like, oh. Gesticulating. Tetris, PixelAndy. Oh no, this is going to be tough for Bendy. I don't know what he can do here to survive. It's going to be so hard to bring this down with just gaps all over. Let's see if he can do it. He's bringing it down though. A bar would be great in the middle. And yeah, that right side is going to be cut off. He can't do anything. That's going to be a top out for Bendy. And Andy will take game number 3. God. Okay. Here we go. Andy and Das Masters feeling of the Kansas City Chiefs. I know, for real. And we're not going to call any penalties on them either, just like the Chiefs. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Let's get these players' pieces. 8D12 F3. 8D12 F3. We will call penalties. That's it. I need a flag. Do I need a flag? PixelAndy Reed. That's really good. That's actually really, really good. That is amazing. All right, let's check pieces. 8D1243, 8D1243. Both players ready. Game number 4. PixelAndy looking to wrap it up right now. Bendy needs to win this one and tie it to bring it to a deciding game 5. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Andy, very importantly, has that level 39 super kill screen turned on, which I guess he's really the only player in danger of threatening that 39. Makes sense. Bendy on the board with the first Tetris. Tetris Andy, 52,000, 53,000. Bendy as we get underway in game number 4. Bendy needs to win this one. Andy looking for a crazy 4th Das Masters Championship. How is this possible? You know, before his kind of retirement from rolling, one of the best players in the world. And now he's starting to cement a legacy as the best DAS player ever. My goodness. But Bendy looking to put a little bit of a dent in that legacy here. 125 for Bendy. because nobody plays DAS. I mean, no, that's not true. Fractal and Alex D and Dog and all the rolling kids playing DAS, plus the DAS mains were great. There's tons of great DAS players. So, man. 155 PixelAndy, 178 Bendy. Tetris Bendy 202. Andy on that left well finds a bar for it. Tetris for him 189. Bendy in the lead 204. But stack needs attention. Left side needs a bar. And he's going to find the bar. I think that was a triple, 212. All right. Oh, square just when he couldn't accommodate it. It's going to slow him down a little bit. Andy 213. So Andy really right back in it. That slowdown for Bendy costly early, but still close. And now Andy actually in the lead, one line behind and in the score lead. So this is a real lead for Andy. Bendy looking for a bar and just can't find the bar, well-timed one. Gets that bar right after you cover the well. All right, uncovered well, long bar. There you go, Bendy, 248. 242 Andy, but Andy back by 6 lines. Long bar, column 9 for PixelAndy to get Tetris ready. And he gets another bar for the Tetris, 289. We do have another stream today. It's going to be the finale of the Masters event. That is our monthly Open Championship. And we got some players in that one that you might want to watch. You might want, if you like Tetris, which presumably you do. Gonna have Blue Scooty versus Meme. That is getting to be kind of a rivalry. And then SV Nestris versus Dog playing Tetris. 2 former CTM champions battling it out. Dog tied for the second winningest CTM Masters player, looking to go for second place untied, right? It's tied with Fractal now, second to Corian. And if Dog will win, if we have a double Arteaga Saturday, then Dog would be the second winningest player in CTM history. Dog is the current champ. Yes, he won. No cap. 414 PixelAndy, 425 Bendy. PixelAndy way behind in lines and ahead in score. Zelazawi with the contribution to the prize pool, 2137, $21.37. That brings us to 133137. I guess Zelazawi prefers doing things his own way. Tetris for PixelAndy. Bendy is into 19 at like 4:30 or so. So anyway, that other broadcast will begin in 3 hours and 38 minutes. Should give me time for a nap, right? Bendy open in column 9 for a Tetris. Board starting to climb, though. He has to take a burn. He's open again. Long bar goes in. Tetris column 9. 478 for him. 543 for PixelAndy. Is Andy just too strong here? He's ahead by 95,000 points, back by 6 lines. Tetris Bendy, though, who's cleaned up his board. Trying to find a rhythm here. Long bar, Tetris, Andy, 624. All right, Bendy looking for that bar. Long bar gets over, just over, and another one. Couple of Tetrises here quickly for Bendy, 617. He's ahead by 10 lines, back by 35,000 points. Andy's board messed up a little bit, and Bendy was going to be in a was going to have an opportunity maybe to take advantage, but that S to the right, to the left, is going to require some attention to the board. See if Bendy can get clean enough. He's actually set up for a Tetris in column 2. He's back by 40,000 points and ahead by 4 lines. He's going to stay in that left well and try to reclaim some efficiency here. It's a little gambly here. Oh, he's going to get a tuck over on that left side. That means he couldn't use that bar to the left to get to Tetris. And a long bar gets over 723. See how long he decides to stay. Oh, another tuck on that left side. He didn't get a bar, though, so he didn't have to waste a bar. Long bar over Tetris. Bendy. He's now actually in the lead in score, but ahead by 12 lines, so he can't really take the foot off. He's got 7 lines piled in and more now in column 10, so he's going to have to stay in middle and left wells to try to stay efficient. Long bar into column 3, Tetris. Bendy, 798. Spin here for PixelAndy. He's clean Tetris for him, 818. What's Bendy going to do here? Is he going to... Yeah, he's setting up center well, dirty Tetris, and gets it. He knows he's only got 10 lines to go. He's behind by PixelAndy, so he's... Oh, no. So that unfortunate S in the middle is going to cause him to have to burn a few lines, precious lines that he can't afford to, but he's going for it anyway. Center well, Bendy. He's basically all in right now. And... he's not going to get a bar when he needs it. That's going to be a top. Oh, no, he gets a Tetris in the meantime, Bendy, but he's going to top out at 879. It is not enough, and PixelAndy is going to take these finals 3-1. A valiant effort from Bendy. He knew what he needed to do. And Andy, oh, my God, Andy only at 900. He was set up in the middle. And actually, another Tetris from Bendy would have given Bendy the game potentially. But it's going to be PixelAndy who is your winner. A great effort from Bendy. Everybody congratulate Bendy on his amazing run here into the finals. But it is going to be PixelAndy, of course, getting out of his seats because it's PixelAndy. What else would you expect? So there's the chair of a winner. And he's standing up. He's feeling good. And there is your bracket win. Not a bracket winner. He's not a. Well, he is, but he's a tournament winner. So hold on. Where does it say tournament? There it is. Tournament winner, PixelAndy. There he is. What a winner! That is what a winner looks like. This is Andy. It says dog playing Tetris. So he's in the room of a winner. Here's dog. Apparently, is now here. Here's the chin of another winner. All right, amazing. Now, do you want me to raid you guys? I'm not really in a position to do an interview right now. My scenes are all messed up and just can't do it. We'll get back to interviews in the months ahead, but do you want to raid? Do you want to talk to the people? Should I raid dog playing SMB1? Oh, hey, that's not a winner. I mean, he is, but you don't want to raid? All right, no raids to SMB1. You gotta eat. Can't you eat on stream? That's how you make money on Twitch, you know. Level 18 decided that game for a true Javante. All right, well, thank you everybody for hanging out. Really appreciate it. The support. I mean, this tournament has been won 4 times by PixelAndy, 1 time by Dog Playing Tetris. Certainly, they all prefer doing things their own way. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, for supporting the stream. I also want to tell you something that, hey, everybody, this is your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. Okay. Want to thank those of you who contributed to that prize pool. We got to $1,331.37. I'm going to thank you all by name right now, my guys. Excuse me. Jesus the Frog, $1,000. Scott Gray, $1,000. Cousin Avi, $100. Says Go Meemans, Go Scooty. Summer B, 65. Says Vandy is ill. That's true. Hilbert Space, 50. Agathis, Jen Bros, 50. G Wall, Blue Scooty's grandpa with the $25 or borrow 2432 says join TMP at tmp.tetris.lol. Summer B with a 2293. Rogue Potato Baduk 2025. Andy Co 20. Avi Abby Normal with the $15. Rena Crix Box Meal and Gilded Lizard with the $10 contributions. Serial number twice, VSA, Joe, and Whoops Another, Rabbit Hole, each with a $5 contribution. So thank you all. Wait, that was that was Masters. I just read Masters. Am I an idiot? Oh, I am. I just read the Masters one like an idiot. All right, let me thank here, can I just copy and paste that into the next stream? Let's thank the people who actually contributed to this one, like a moron. Scott Gray, 76, Tom J, Probably Tackner's, Avi, Tim C, Wheels McCoy, Rogue Potato Baduk, McMonkey, Summer B, Zelazawi, Summer B, Pseudo Canard, Andy Co, Kip Duron, Zelazawi, Avi, Schreier, Arbaro, Wisebrought, Laurel P, Zelazawi, serial number twice, Whoops Another, Rabbit Hole. Okay, that's it. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete moron. I prefer doing things my own way, guys. All right, anyway, thank you all for contributing to the prize pool. Thanks, everybody on Twitch, Zelazawi, Tacknerus, Carson Smelliot, Avi Normal, Adam Irish, Summer B for your, for whatever those are, subscriptions. Is that what they are? Also, thanks on YouTube to Tacknerus and Mari for your contributions over there as well. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Also, thanks to everybody who helped make this possible, including our great schedulers, Cat Surgery, and Wide and Chiller, as well as all the restreamers at the lower tiers, and all the players and everybody on the tech team and everybody who contributes. Also want to thank our patrons, Scott Gray, K9, Tacknerus, for your amazing support. We'll get everybody else who's contributed in the last month or so onto the slide. Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Catechet 91J in the window. Troy Dan Kim as sticker, double sticker club level members and community level members. Thank you all so very much. 3 hours, 30 minutes. Be back here. We will be playing the Masters event. It's going to be Meme and Scooty and SV and Dog playing Tetris. Okay, everybody, I am out. YouTube, I'm going to dismiss you first. Have a great day. Love you. Goodbye. Twitch, we're going to find a raid to raid you all over to Tetris